You just bounce. You just bounce.
My name's CODIX, this is Amped Up Street Battles, the main event. We're going to get straight into it. The battler on my right is RORSHAK. Make some noise.
Yeah. All that entertainment, RORSHAK Symphony, all that good shit. Let's go.
And to my left, we have ESSEMS. Give it up. RORSHAK's going to go first. Let's go on you, man.
Alright, let's go. Never in my life have I not wanted some vagina more. Cause you're the kind of whore that makes me think I never want a wife at all. And as a rapper, you're a giant boy, you really shouldn't rhyme no more. I'm saying if you retired, I'm sure that I would fucking like you more. Cause I think the fact that you would even step to me is heresy. I think the fact that you would even step to me is heresy. I feel insulted heavily you're even standing next to me. Cause you're a waste of my writtens. I got no bit of doubt. The only time you should try spitting is when there's loads in your mouth. Now you actually look alright from here, but on the inside you're probably all crusty and dry. And I'm not queer, but if any part of you touch me, I'd cry. I'll use a fucking chainsaw to open up your muff, and I never got wood, but when I cut I saw dust. Cause your pussy's more beat up than the ones at the animal shelter. And you're like a smack addict time because I feel as if I have to belt ya. Listen to your tracks, I'd rather cop a knife to the balls. This ain't a fight or a war, cause I'm not trying at all. There's no denying I'm raw, so fuck it right to the jaw. I should smack you in the head with Flo's ironing board. I will romance you with my boot. Cunt punt you so hard you go into early menopause. It's alright ladies, bars like that, I only expect to hear the men applaud. So you're more fucking useless than a perforated condom. And you keep dicks, nuts warm at night like my neighbour Richard's long johns. See, I know I'm winning this bout. So I've got one request I'd like you to adhere to. For once, when you finish your rounds, please call time so everyone can fucking hear you. Time,
Make some noise. Yeah. First round on ESSEMS.
Hey yo everyone, an Israeli's hairy snatch and a Snorlax had a son. It became known to me that this filth bag was ridden with mutated fleas. Doctor sussed out his bloodstream. Yep, malaria disease. That's why I've kept quiet. Yeah, I've stuck out of the scene. Bro, no one wants to be around you unless you have your vaccine. And I think you mustn't know what a RORSHAK is. It's an inkblot for misleading things and disguised shapes. I guess it's a subtle way to say you're two-faced. And your illusions are so deceiving, but one day you'll fuck up, just like Houdini. In fact, just to demonstrate how much you love foul play, the other day a girl added me, and if I pronounced her name correctly, it was Jessica Carmody. Wow. She told me all these things and I was in slight disbelief, then she sent me a photo and the evidence was seen. You were still chatting to that slut after BK exposed you. Didn't learn the first time, now I'm seeing deja vu. You fucked up majorly and this will never be forgotten, dude, but then again, knowing you, it'll probably just continue. A lot like uncreative bitches getting butterflies as tattoos. And I shouldn't say you're heartless, you just care less for your girl. For instance, when it comes to games, you don't need no assistance, we all know you're devoted. Would you know how many games online you've downloaded? I bet you would, but would you know how many times your Mrs. Heart's exploded? She would love to knock you out. I hope you know this, and I heard you got a daughter on the way. Loose lips, but you forgot to mention. Whose kid? Time. Let's go.
You are useless at rap. You are stupid and fat. It would take a huge wooden bat to further loosen your snatch. I'll throw assorted pieces of crockery at your tits. Chest plate. Then I'll kill you and bench press your corpse. Dead weight. See, I could have written better raps. I could have used a pen and pad, but I wrote this in the dirt with a stick because that's the basic level ESSEMS at. And why the fuck are you even giving me raps when I ask for sandwiches? I should break your fucking legs and teach you how to rap with bandages. And you're a squirrely, chipmunk hamster looking bitch with that mouth and those teeth. I'd like to store my fucking nuts in the pouch in your cheeks. See, I will break your humerus, then I'll rape your uterus. No, I'm joking, because this bitch ain't fly like a stewardess. You're the ugliest and stupidest, one of my many nuisances. Simply watch ESSEMS rap if you want to see what useless is. You're obviously new to this, I'm punching like a pugilist. Stab wounds quick to leave you holy like the Eucharist. How could I ever lose to this? I'm curious, you stupid bitch. You're fucking shit like shoving dick inside a dirty gluteus. And now I'm fucking furious, you're shitter than the sewerages, and this may be a battle, but you're just my fucking student, bitch. Because this is a lesson in rap. I spit this because I know I have to school ya. Misbehave, and it's like you're buying heroin off Slick Rick. You'll cop a smack from the ruler.
Wow. Make some noise.
You're more ugly than Susan Boyle infested with swine flu. I'd rather drown in a monsoon than be around this hardly groomed goon. You should actually be offended, dude. As a straight female, I know what girls are into. To be blunt, it most definitely isn't, or will it ever be, you. You were that unattractive that I couldn't watch your rap videos. No. You were that unattractive that I couldn't do battle research. I couldn't watch your rap videos. I turned them off quicker than Felix Baumgartner leaping from the ozone. You have the personality of a doormat. Times New Roman is your favourite format. And with your pasty white complexion, it's like a reflection of when your childhood was steering in the wrong direction. Bro, just because it's Ken not Barbie doesn't make it right to start a collection. Nor is it okay to play with when you have your daily masturbation.
True.
Yeah, time.
Make some noise!
If ESSEMS has one more abortion, she'll win a free coffee at the Clinic Cafe. But she lost her punch card. Don't worry, champ. I'll get you a new one and help you win it that way. See, I could go out fucking cheap prozzies till my prick's infected, glowing red and turning septic. Haven't got it inspected, still rising like it's resurrected. Tell you that my dick's protected, fuck you raw and get you pregnant. In other words, I'll poach your fucking eggs like it was time for breakfast. And fuck women's rights. I'll give you men's lefts. Then hit you with my sticky explosion like it was Semtex. But you honestly don't deserve the doodle. You should be forced to fuck with dykes. But ESSEMS actually has a fella. He's just not much of a prize. So your boyfriend's name is Plugger. Well, he must be an electrician. But every time he plugs her, he can't find a way to stiff it. It's almost too perfect that his name is Plugger and he's a white dude with tribal tats. No, I'm not surprised, in fact, you would date a guy like that. I bet as well as work his giant lats, he likes to hit the ice and crack and he'll take you out for KFC as soon as he gets his license back. Your entire life is whack. I can't believe you even got the main event. I'm saving all my good bars for Chronic and battling you is just a waste of breath. So fuck all your writtens. Stick to petting puppies and kittens, your dick sucking addiction and cooking stuff in the kitchen. I really hope that you will stop. You're an embarrassment to hip hop. You got worse tracks than a junkie's arm and you're easier to screw than a piece of gyp rock. I feel sad to know that female MCs are represented by this. But I will say, and I mean this sincerely, ESSEMS, nice tits.
You look like a Muslim. You probably wipe your ass with your own burqa. Am I battling Rorschak or the Prince of Persia? In the rap scene, you're just an amateur. Bet you didn't know Rorschak's also a fictional character. Fictional meaning it doesn't exist, a lot like your reputation as a lyricist. Doing battle research, you would have gave my tracks a peek. You would have heard the one regarding guys who like to cheat. I bet your girl listens to it all day on repeat. Screaming at the mirror as she listens to the beat. Looking through your photos, thinking she wishes didn't meet. I'm sure she knows there's other fish in the sea. At least she's got it by now, you made it very clear there's other sluts you can meet. You and Scandal look like Ron Jeremy and Julia Gillard after stepping out of the ruins of Hiroshima and smoking an ounce of shard.
Wow.
Yeah, see, you and Straight Jacket think you're getting places. A few people in a basement isn't a dream to be chasing. But it's cool because you ain't got no job and this rap thing will take you far. The reality sinks in when you realise you're 20 broke, living at home with no funds for a car. You find yourself catching public transport on a daily basis and you fit in with all the other fuckers because I'm not quite sure what your race is. And I'm not trying to be racist. And you look like an Arabic Jewish man celebrating Christmas. John?
Make some noise for the battle! And the judges, real music.
Yo, I was RORSHAK and ESSEMS. That was funny as fuck. ESSEMS hit him with the fucking personals again, and he hits him with the fucking grimy shit. I'm gonna go for RORSHAK, man. Please.
Hey, it's Charles. Just watched a funny as hell battle. Big props to ESSEMS, that was really good. I'm gonna give it to RORSHAK though. He was fucking funny and more entertaining. I felt he was a lot more on point and knew his bars a bit better. RORSHAK.
Yo, what up, Matthew Craig, Real Music. We just saw the main event, ESSEMS versus RORSHAK, and that was a worthy main event. I really enjoyed it. RORSHAK came with, a whole lot of sexist, sort of chauvinistic stuff, and I really hope that doesn't turn any of the female MCs off stepping into the ring. I thought ESSEMS was dope. She came with mad personals on RORSHAK's girlfriend and the whole Straight Jack and Symphony angle. I thought that was awesome. I actually gave ESSEMS the first. I thought the personals were really good and they hit pretty hard, but as the battle went on, I think RORSHAK just overpowered her with a lot of multis. That sexist stuff was pretty funny, even though it's pretty played out. The whole Flo's ironing board line and the women's rights, men's lefts line, I thought was pretty funny. But so RORSHAK took it overall, but it was closer than it probably looked on camera. Mad shouts to ESSEMS, mad shouts to RORSHAK, and amped up all day.
Let's watch another dope battle for the main event at Golden Bars. The winner was RORSHAK. Make some noise.